Welcome back to Suburban Betty. Today I want to show you two really quick prepare ahead of time breakfast / lunches. I've got a busy week coming up and it's going to be really important for me to just have some stuff that I can take out of the fridge and either pop in the microwave or straight into my mouth. So yeah, if you are looking for just really quick things to prepare maybe on a Sunday or a Saturday afternoon that will help you get through the week ahead without relying on takeout or convenience meals or something that's, a little bit less healthy, stay tuned. These meals are also more in the realm of affordable food, so if you're looking for something like that, then stay tuned. Okay, so to start off with, I want to make baked oatmeal. I don't know where I first saw this. It was definitely on YouTube somewhere. But yeah, it's a really delicious dish and it's really easy to make ahead of time. And then you can just grab it out the fridge and give yourself a serving. You can warm it up, you can have it with milk, you can have it without. But I'm just going to dive straight into making that. Okay, so I want to be making enough for 3 large portions for breakfast. So I'm going to be using a cup of oats, and I'm going to start off with my dry ingredients. And then to that, I'm going to add a generous pinch of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and then I'm just going to mix up the dry ingredients with a fork. And then into the dry ingredients, I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of milk of your choice. So it could be low fat or it could be full cream. I'm using full cream because I want this to be nice and satiating during the week. I'm going to add 1 egg. And then half a cup of frozen blueberries. The frozen ones are generally the most affordable way I find to buy them. If you want something more affordable than the blueberries, then feel free to peel and chop up an apple. You could mash a banana and put it in, or you could put some raisins in. And then the last thing that I'm going to put in is 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And then mix it all up. Now I've just got like a small pie dish, but basically, yeah, you just want a small dish that you can put this in, that you can bake it in. It will swell up a bit as it cooks, but yeah, it's not going to be super thick on the bottom and it's not going to take very long either. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside now to rest and to soak up some of those juices while I get busy with the second breakfast dish. For my second dish, I'm going to be making egg cups. Now, these are absolutely great for adding anything that you have in the fridge, vegetable, cheese, meat-wise. I'm going to give you some ideas with what I have in the fridge, but feel free to sort of change up depending on what you have in the fridge. So I'm going to be using a big muffin tray, so like a larger muffin than normal. If you're using a normal size muffin tray, then you probably want to adjust the recipe slightly, but I would say you need just under an egg per muffin sort of inset in a normal muffin tray, and then for a big muffin tray you need at least 1 egg, so maybe like 1 1/4 eggs per sort of muffin insert. I'm wanting to make 4 muffins, so I'm just going to use 4 eggs. I'm going to add a generous pinch of salt and 1/4 cup of full cream milk. Some pepper. And that is basically the base of it, and I'm just going to whisk it up nicely. Okay, now I want to get busy on my fillings. So I'm going to use about a piece of cheese about the size of 2 matchboxes, and I just want to chop it up into chunks. The next thing I want to add is some red onion, which I think always makes these look so pretty. I don't want to add too much though because it is a lunch meal, so I don't want to like have oniony breath. But yeah, just a very fine slice because obviously it's going to be in the oven for, you know, not that long, so I don't want to have raw onion. So I'm going to do a fine slice. And then the last thing is a hack that I just wanted to share with you, and that is if you have sort of chopped spinach or Swiss chard and you are not going to use the whole bag, just put whatever's left in the freezer. As long as you're going to use it in a cooked dish, it absolutely doesn't hurt it at all. And it actually breaks it up really nicely for a recipe like this. So I don't even have to like further chop it because you can see it just comes apart. Yeah, so that's the last of what is going into my egg cup. Okay, so I'm just going to pop those ingredients in. Okay, so again, I'm just going to hit these with some spray and cook. Now I'm just going to use my 1/4 cup measure and start dividing it equally amongst these 4. Okay, so let's pop these into the oven now. The oven is set at 170 degrees. I really hope that you enjoy cooking along with me, and I love hearing from you. So if you've made one of these recipes or they've inspired you, please leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this content, please also consider subscribing and liking the video. See you next time.